Hey friends, on this video we're doing a quick review of our stay at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We're sharing our experience at Caribbean Beach Resort. We flew to Orlando in May of this year, and this time we decided to use the Mears to Ears bus from MCO Airport. This was our first time using that bus from the airport, and it went really well. From the time we arrived at the Mears check-in at MCO to the time we got off the bus at Caribbean Beach Resort was about 63 minutes. Here you can see the main bus stops at Old Port Royal, which is the main building at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. This is actually our first time at Caribbean Beach Resort, and we'd been hearing really great things about it, so we were looking forward to finding out what it was like for ourselves. Caribbean Beach Resort is in the moderate resort category for Disney. Up to now, we've only ever stayed at deluxe resorts or DVC or off property, and we really want to experience all the resorts so we can help our clients find just the right accommodations for their trips. So, walking into the lobby, you can see it's bright and airy and spacious. We got checked in so we could get our celebration buttons and a paper map. And then after that, we looked around in the lobby and then we headed out the back door to check things out. The buildings at this resort are just what you'd expect from a Caribbean-themed resort, colorful and lively. From back here, you can easily walk to the main pool, Banana Cabana, which is a pool bar, the restaurant Sebastian's Bistro. You can also walk from here to the villages of Barbados, Trinidad, Jamaica, and Aruba. The village immediately adjacent to Old Port Royal is Martinique. These are all part of Caribbean Beach Resort, and we have the map on our website, which I'll put the link in the description. You can also see Disney's Riviera Resort just across Barefoot Bay. We could have and probably should have taken the internal resort shuttle over to the Aruba section where our room was, but we didn't know how long the walk would take. Plus, we really kind of wanted to check things out along the way. So we walked through to Caribbean Key Island, where there's a playground and a beach area with lounge chairs, and this is where they do movies under the stars. We exited the island via another bridge, which led us to a spot where we could either turn left to Jamaica or right to Aruba. By this point, the Skyliner was getting much closer, which was great because we had requested a room close to a Skyliner station. We could see the Riviera as well as a much larger beach area with lounge chairs off to the right. The Riviera, by the way, is a Disney deluxe resort, and we had breakfast there at Primo Piatto a few days later. We got a little mixed up and slightly lost trying to figure out which building our room was in, but we didn't mind as the landscaping was lush and tropical and made for a great scenic detour as well as some nice photos and videos. As I said before, our room was in the Aruba section. Each village at Caribbean Beach Resort has its own color. Aruba has pink and purple buildings with teal roofs. Jamaica, which I think is the prettiest of the five villages, has yellow buildings with blue roofs. Jamaica is the closest village to the Caribbean Beach Resort Skyliner stop. We did finally hone in on the correct building and started making our way up the stairs in one of the bright pink Aruba buildings toward our room. Once we got there, Rick recorded a room tour video, and I'll just let that audio speak for itself, but I'll be back right after to talk about a few other things, including some of the food we had at Old Port Royal.
All right, we're here at Caribbean Beach, room 5663, and in Aruba. Okay, so here we are. We have the fifth sleeper room, so we have a fifth pull down for a fifth sleeper, and then we've got two queen beds, and
Oh, there's the Mickey.
oh, very cute, very nice. We got a nice TV, coffee maker, and is there a fridge in here? Have you seen a fridge? Maybe it's in here. We, yeah. And then here's our bathroom. Extra pillows and blankets. Double sink.
Yeah.
And then here's our fridge. We got. And inside our bathroom, well, also got a tub and a shower combination. toilet, towel rack, shampoo, conditioner. Nice Caribbean music playing for us. Then we have a barn door to the bathroom. It closes. Oh, that's nice. A little bench and lots of cubbies. Very nice.
With the room tour over, we left for the Aruba bus stop, which was less than a 2-minute walk from our room. Disney Resort bus stops are covered and have screens to let you know when to expect the next buses to theme parks, Disney Springs, and water parks. We were headed to Magic Kingdom that day and only had to wait a few minutes for the next bus stop. And while we waited, we watched the Skyliner go by. The walk from our room to the Riviera Skyliner station was less than 5 minutes and super convenient. From this station, you can go directly to Epcot's International Gateway, which is between the UK and France pavilions in the Epcot World Showcase. You can also use the Skyliner to get to Hollywood Studios by taking it from Riviera to the actual Caribbean Beach Resort Skyliner station stop, where you then get on another line that goes directly to Hollywood Studios. We returned to Old Port Royal a couple of times to visit the resort store just inside the main entrance and have a couple of meals at Centertown Market, a quick service restaurant with Coke freestyle machines. This restaurant has ample seating and good food. For dinner one night, I ordered the hot Cuban sandwich, which was delicious, and Rick got the swashbuckler burger, which was also tasty. The next morning, we got in a late breakfast around 10 a.m. and decided to eat in the outdoor seating area in view of the Riviera Resort. We both ordered the waffle bounty platter to get our Mickey waffles in and enjoyed it while the birds were visiting, trying to get a few crumbs for their own breakfast. They did get close, but never too close for comfort, and it was entertaining to have these cute, uninvited guests as part of our little breakfast adventure. We think that Caribbean Beach Resort is a great location with good food options, and we have no qualms about recommending it, depending on what your priorities are for your Walt Disney World vacation. Visit the link in the description to read our full experience at this resort and to discover more about the amenities at Caribbean Beach Resort. And if you have any questions or would like more information, you can use the Request a Quote form on our website. We'll see you next time.